beat the Georgia Bulldogs, you're gonna feel the bulldog.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Row 60, a Georgia football podcast. My name is Clark Gaines. Joining me today, as always, Adam Thornton.
Boom! Boom!
And this is show number 140. Merry Christmas to all out there.
Merry Christmas to everybody. It is, when this episode's released, it's going to be, around Christmas Eve or a couple days before Christmas starts, and I'm excited, man. I'm excited. This is my favorite time of year, Clark. It's going to be exciting to be able to just enjoy the holidays and just know that what's waiting after Christmas, there won't be a letdown because Georgia will be playing in a big-time college football playoff game at the quarterfinals.
100%. It's exciting. The best time of year, Christmas time. I love some Christmas. Adam, you love Christmas. We did this last episode. We'll talk a little bit more about Christmas and this time of year and some of our favorite traditions and songs and movies.
Yeah, absolutely. Before I came down here, Clark, we watched the Santa Claus 2.
Yes.
With old Tim Allen. Tim Allen, one of my favorite actors, man. Love some Tim Allen. Love what he's all about and just the classic roles that he's played. And Callie was dialed into that one. But, yeah, I mean, usually when you look at sequels, they're not very good, right? But I kind of like Santa Claus 2 and 3. I think all three are pretty good.
So how do you rank them in order? From 1 being the best to 3 not the best?
I think 1, 2, and 3. I think 1, the original, 1's the best, 2's the next best, 3 right after.
Really?
But, I mean, 2 and 3 kind of, I don't know.
I'm kind of the opposite. I kind of like 3 the best just because it's very quotable to me.
Yeah.
2's really good, too. And the first one's not bad by any means.
First one's classic, man.
Yeah, it's good,
it's classic.
But I don't know.
Yeah, well.
I heard somebody the other day say that the claymation Rudolph wasn't good. I was like, what are we talking about?
Man. It's classic. I don't know. I mean, a bunch of Scrooges out there, man. But I'm one who is who's going to celebrate Christmas, enjoy it, and always love being around family and friends. Had a great weekend this weekend, man. Watching first round of the playoffs, celebrating Christmas, just enjoying hanging around family and friends, and it's just that time of year. I love to do it. Love to do it.
Well, we're going to be talking about the first round games on this episode. Pretty much that might be the only real meat of the episode.
There we go.
We'll talk about those games, what happened, what we thought, and then moving forward, we've got the quarterfinals. We'll briefly touch on those. Once again, we're saving an episode, and we're going to dedicate an episode to the Georgia Ole Miss Sugar Bowl. That will release the week of the Sugar Bowl. So y'all be on the lookout for that specifically. So we're not really going to hash out what that looks like,
That's right.
Our predictions for that just yet.
We're going to celebrate Christmas first.
Yeah.
We're going to celebrate Christmas first before we dive into that.
Why not?
So,
yes, sir. We sent out the Christmas cards to our patrons, Adam.
Well, good. I haven't seen the Christmas card.
I need to get you one.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. So,
yeah,
that's good.
Had to send
Hope it was a good one.
Yeah. I made sure I got a good picture of you on there.
Good.
Somebody complimented your guns the other day.
Oh, good. I
mean, the picture, like, it was the Georgia-Florida game or whatever. It was with you and Kelsey and Callie.
Yeah, I know.
And it's almost like you were flexing for the camera.
I wasn't good. Yeah. Now, probably the lighting. Because I do not have any guns. Wish I did. I have not worked out in a long time, and just don't have that genetics right there with the big guns. But no, that's cool. I'm glad somebody said that. But it's definitely the lighting. Just hit the right way.
Interesting.
So that's right.
Nobody photoshopped it or edited it. It's just the lighting. Yeah. Okay.
Just the lighting.
All right. Good.
That was it.
Good to know.
So.
Well, is that part of your New Year's resolution to get back into shape? Because I know it is mine.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, I do good working out between January and September.
Yeah.
Then September to December, on into January, I don't because, honestly, my workout time, Clark, when I go to work out, is I'm working out my mouth.
Right.
I'm running my mouth on this podcast, man. So, so I slack off a good little bit in the fall. But, hey, that's the one thing about football season when it ends is you feel the time you spent focused on football season with stuff like working out.
Exactly. Well, I tell you, I went back. I've gained several pounds over the past couple of months.
Nothing wrong with it, man. You need to indulge, enjoy the moment.
I do indulge a little too much. All the sweets and tailgate food. But I went back today. I was telling Caitlin this evening, and I was like, man, go look at me from, I don't know, sometime in August when I was actively working out 5 times a week. Look at me now. My face is a little bit more
chubby.
swollen.
You'll have that. You'll have that, man. But I mean, you can always work it off. You can always work it off. You got to live. But yeah, I mean, talking about sweets right now, this time of year, where everybody you're fortunate enough to be getting candy, everything. One of my old chicken growers, old farmer, he makes some homemade fudge. Makes it for me every year, and man, I just love that stuff.
What
I
is
can't
it? Chocolate?
Go buy. Oh yeah, it's just
Straight
classic chocolate fudge, homemade. It's good. It's good, and I can't just go by the counter without cutting off a slice of it. And we went to the farm store the other day. Me and Dad did old Beg's Farm Supply up here, and they have an assortment of Christmas candy, kind of buffet style that you can choose. So we got about 5 bags of it, like frosted pretzels and stuff, man. And chocolate peanuts, stuff like that. And I mean, I've indulged in it all week. So of course had some cheesecake the other day. I mean, just eating dessert, just eating.
Yeah, we had peanut butter cookies the other night with the Hershey Kiss in the middle. I don't know what you call those cookies, but I love those.
Yeah.
That's a classic.
Yeah.
We had ice cream cake the other night as well.
We did.
Watching the Alabama-Oklahoma game.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was good.
But, all good stuff. We'll talk more about Christmas a little later in the show. I do want to go off topic just very quickly, and because this is important to me, it's important to you, Adam.
Yeah.
This has nothing to do with Georgia football, really, but just bear with us here because, once again, this is important. I do want to quickly honor the life of Adam the Woo. Now, a lot of people don't know who that is, and that's okay. Adam the Woo was a YouTuber, and he made a lot of videos in his time on Earth. He spent probably the past, close to 15-ish, maybe 16-ish years.
Made a good living.
Yeah, making a good living just on YouTube. And what he would do is he would adventure, and he would go to these places all across the world, mainly in the United States, though, and he would just make these vlogs. They were called Daily Woos. And anyway, he passed earlier today, Monday, December 22nd, in his home in Celebration, Florida. Devastating news because this is a guy that I personally looked up to. He is one of the major reasons I even picked up a camera in the first place.
Yeah.
And, 11 years ago, I picked up the camera for the first time after watching all his videos. That set a lot of different things in motion. One of those things being my business that I run now, that is solely focused on video and photography. And another is this podcast. Right. I have to attribute at least a part of it to Adam the Woo, the existence of Row 60. And I know, Adam, you watched Adam the Woo as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, man. What I enjoyed about him is you could tell, and I always tell people, just be passionate about something. Go out there and be passionate about something. I love seeing people being passionate about different things in life. It makes me happy to see other people love something and of course, love other people and treat them the way that you want to be treated. And you saw what Adam did in his videos and those vlogs that he put up, that a lot of people gravitated toward him. I think they felt, when they were around him as a guy that could light up a room, they could have a good time, kind of escape the world's problems with them. They those adventures they went on, man, and that was neat to see. And I mean, from people who watched on their phone, a lot of people look forward to watching what he was doing and kind of living vicariously through his experiences and adventures, man. And a very creative mind. I mean, Clark, you're more into the technology and all that, and what he was able to accomplish through building a successful channel like that, but no doubt touched a lot of people's lives, man, and provided a lot of people some entertainment and made a good living doing that, and made a way that you can make a good living without clocking in to a regular 9 to 5, if you choose so, and you haven't put in the work too.
Right, and that's what I admire about him the most. He was, man, he took a giant risk in 2009, I believe, is when he started his YouTube channel officially, and he lived out of a van. Right. And I know some people out there, they do that full time. That's great. To each their own. I personally couldn't do it. But Adam the Woo took a chance, lived in a van. And the only way he was paid wasn't through YouTube, really, because he was a very small channel back then. This was well before social media, the algorithms really pushed content out there. And, you got paid well doing that. So he really had to rely on little small contributions, donations to his channel. And man, I know this sounds kind of weird, but that's sort of how I feel like Row 60 is kind of in that stage right now. Yeah. I don't think we'll ever get to the level Adam the Woo was at. I mean, he left his channel with, hundreds of thousands of followers. But it does feel like, where he was back then is kind of where we're at right now, just sort of a grassroots movement. We've got a lot of diehard listeners all across America, really, which is really cool. So I don't know. I just want to honor him. It's a sad day for me personally. Once again, I really looked up to Adam the Woo, and thankfully, I think he knew the Lord from everything I know. So one day we will see him again.
That's right, man. So. That's why you got to enjoy every day the fullest, and because you never know when it's your time, and that's why you got to make sure your heart's right and enjoy, of course, family and friends, and enjoy what you love doing. Yeah. That's why you need to try to find something to be passionate about every single day that you get to do and make a living out of, hopefully. Right. And that's what he did, and thankful to have seen his stuff, man. And it's sad for sure. Yeah, sad. And drinking a piping hot caffeinated beverage.
Yes, that was one of his terms that he coined. If you ever hear Adam from here on out say piping hot caffeinated beverage,
and I've dropped that several times.
Yeah,
several times. So yeah,
that is a good one. Anyway, sorry to start the episode on a somber note. Just wanted to do that right quick. But on a much more unserious note, I've got to offer an apology to someone out there in the Row 60 community. Actually, two people I need to offer this apology to. Chanel and Cooper Collins. So the last episode we did, I made the mistake of assuming that this was a couple.
Yep.
They share the same last name. They are family, but it is not a wife and a husband kind of a relationship. Chanel is actually the mother of Cooper Collins, not the wife.
Okay.
So I would imagine that was pretty awkward when they heard last episode that I just assumed that they were a couple.
Well, why you just throw it out there? Not knowing any idea. You just said, "Oh, this is a man's name. This is a woman's name. They share the same last name." Heck, just go ahead, throw them together. Yeah. They're engaged in holy matrimony together, which is not the case. This is not the case. There's love there between the two, but it's the different the bond of a mother and a son, right? And that's awesome. Love hearing that.
Yes.
Awesome. And Merry Christmas to the Collins family.
And to all of our patrons.
There's the formal apology for that mix-up there. But, yeah.
Thankfully, they said, at least Cooper told me, I don't know if this is 100% true, that they got a good chuckle out of it.
Well, good. Well, good.
Oh, man.
Always healthy to get a good laugh.
For sure. Hey, if you're not on Patreon yet and you want to unlock exclusive Row 60 content, visit us, patreon.com/Row60, or you can download the Patreon app, search Row 60. It's $5 a month. We put every single penny back into the program and make more content for everybody. So come join us there.
Yeah, absolutely.
All righty. The college football playoff first round. We're done with all the other chatter for right now. Let's talk about football here.
I'm ready for it, man.
The first round, Adam. Let's do this. Okay. Without going into any of the games, I want you to give me a letter grade, A through F, F being fail, obviously, A being amazing. Give me a letter grade for the entire weekend. What would you say?
As far as just entertainment for a college football fan.
Sure. We'll just say overall entertainment impact on the sport. What would you say?
C+.
Really? All right. C+. So what is that, like a 78 or something, 79?
Yeah. I mean, the first two games I thought were entertaining, but the last two games on TBS TNT were just, man, it was sad. It was fun. You enjoyed the moment of, hey, you're watching playoff football, but you saw them they got lopsided in a hurry, and it was just something that you hated to have to sit there and watch. It's like, man, I wish I was watching, two more competitive programs and it be a closer game to the end. And I mean, these are playoff games. It shouldn't be a 5-possession margin in the first half.
Right. I agree. C+, I think, is very reasonable.
Is that what you would say? What would you say?
I would say it's a little worse than that.
Okay.
Actually.
All right.
I'd give it a C. It was just, I don't know, man. It was boring. At least Saturday night it was boring. The first two games are amazing. But
So, I mean, how do you fix it?
I think, I've heard some interesting things been thrown out there, some being on our Facebook page I posted about. I made the comment the other night as I was watching James Madison get skull dragged by Oregon. I said, no, not Power 5, Group of 5 team should ever be allowed in the college football playoff ever again, unless they're Boise State, 2007.
Right.
That was a different team, different breed.
Right.
You can't just automatically say, hey, no Group of 5 team should make it in. I do think a good way of fixing this might be to say, hey, if you're a Group of 5 team, in order to get to the college football playoffs, you're going to need to play X amount of Power 4 teams, right? Mm-hmm. You're going to have to start scheduling these teams if you want to have any sort of relevancy, because I think those are good litmus tests. Go back to who was it? Was it Tulane or was it James Madison that played Louisville?
James Madison played Louisville.
Right. And
lost
that
by
was
14 points.
Yes, lost by 14 points. That was their one Power 4 team they played all year.
And the Ole Miss Tulane game was essentially the same game that was played on the same field 2 months prior.
Right.
So, I mean, and it's not like Tulane was even a good Group of 5 team, really, or James Madison, right? So it's like you said, it wasn't the 2007 Boise State Broncos or the 2021 or 22 Cincinnati Bearcats.
Yeah.
Right? I guess it was 21. Yeah. 2021 Cincinnati Bearcats, where even though they got in the college football playoff, a 4-team playoff that year, but they got just drugged by Alabama.
Right.
That game. But, I mean, of course, back then they were in the American, and now they are in the Power 4 conference. So, and I heard a good point, too, being a lot of the teams that could compete as a Group of 5 team are now, because of the expansion of the SEC and Big Ten, are now in the Big 12 or TCUs, the BYUs, the Cincinnatis that can strike, lightning in a bottle every now and then and compete are now in P4 conferences.
Right.
So, and then, too, when you're gonna have teams that really can make some noise, maybe pull off an upset as a Group of 5, it's a lot of experience on the team. A lot of guys who have played ball together for a long time. And now, if you just have any success whatsoever, you're going to transfer, man. Your group's going to get broke up, and you're going to go to P4 schools, right? So these teams aren't going to be developed and grow into old teams that can win football games, even though they are out talented. So that's why there should be a national championship for the Group of 5.
Yeah.
It would be fun. It'd be entertaining for us as college football fans. Like this lull right now in between the first round of the playoffs and New Year's Day, we could be playing some Group of 5 playoff ball too.
And that'd be, you're right.
That'd be great.
Could you imagine Tulane and James Madison?
Tulane
playing?
and James Madison.
That'd be a great matchup.
Absolutely, man. You throw in North Texas in there.
Yeah.
I mean, all these guys who were contenders during the whole year can get a shot at who gets hot at the right time in the Group of 5, man. And there's a lot of programs there. I mean, a lot of Sunbelt schools. I mean, the Appalachian States, Georgia Southerns, in the sense of that they have proud fan bases and alumni bases, man, who are proud of national championships they've won back in the FBS and the FCS, excuse me. So back in the Division II, all that stuff back in the day, that this you can add and you can work towards that back to getting national championship football in those conferences.
Yeah.
Man.
I also think someone else said potentially, you have a play-in game for a spot in the 12-team playoff. But, I mean, that's kind of what already happens more or less.
Yeah.
You don't have, I get what they're saying. You don't have a group of you don't have a conference champion from Group of 5 represent. You have one Group of 5 team represent from all conferences.
Right.
I think that would make more sense.
Right.
But ultimately where this thing is headed, and I think we both know this, everybody listening to this knows, we're going to be expanding eventually to probably a 16-team playoff.
Oh,
heck, I've
absolutely.
even seen a model for a 24-team playoff
Yeah.
with the first 8 seeds getting a bye, which might be interesting. I don't know, but
Yeah, I mean, it's coming to that point, man, and I hate to say it. We talked about it. We've lost these out-of-conference matchups. The big opening day games supposed to go to Louisville next year. That's been axed because of the 9-game SEC slate too. And you're not gonna. I doubt we'll go to Ohio State or go to Florida State like was scheduled in the late 2020s. Doubt we'll even get to go to Clemson. And I hate that, man, because I want to play Clemson at Clemson, a traditional rival, out of conference rival like that. And I'm afraid this stuff's just going to continue just to water down the regular season. I don't think it has yet. But I'm scared we're pushing that, Clark.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to take away what's so special about college football. When we have a podcast and while you're listening to it, it's because you love it. It's because of how special the regular season is for your team to earn the right to get to this point at Christmas time. That you're excited after Christmas, you get to watch them compete for a national championship. So I just hope that's not watered down, that we could go lose, heaven forbid, but lose to Auburn or lose to a rival like Florida or somebody, and it might not mean like it used to losing to them. It'd just be like, whatever, we're still going to be fine, whatnot, or drop 2 games like that to them. We'll be fine. And it's just, I don't know, I hate that. Even though I know the 9-game slate, and now you're even more so, you're going to have to get used to 10-2 seasons being really elite seasons. I just hope this regular season isn't watered down by this expansion. But
we shall see.
Out of our control, so just enjoy it. As long as it's alive and well, we're going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
We're going to ride it.
I agree.
Until it dies.
Yeah. All right, so let's start going through these games here. We'll go in order chronologically, or maybe we should work vice versa. No, we'll do chronologically.
Okay.
So keep it simple. Let's start with Alabama and Oklahoma. Alabama wins 34, Oklahoma 24. Wow, that was a crazy game there. Beautiful 17-0 lead Oklahoma had. Everybody and their brother. I saw all these Georgia fans, or not fans necessarily, pages on Instagram, on Facebook, saying Alabama's done, yada, 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 which is kind of ironic because one of our more recent reels, we were talking about Alabama being irrelevant.
Yeah. You were just throwing the bait out there.
Oh, I was.
That's one thing, too, people. Keep in mind when you see some of the stuff that Clark posts on these social media, that if takes are serious or not, it's more so engagement farming, I believe is what it's called.
Nice.
Right?
I'm proud that you know
farming.
that.
Yeah, I listened to Josh Pate.
Good, yes.
He said something about that, so I learned. I was like, that's pretty good. She were out there and the crop was plentiful on that video.
Oh, 100%. And
So
I've got
that's-
Alabama fans still chirping on that one. I do want to say, too, for anybody listening, Adam doesn't post anything. So if something weird is posted or something crazy or stupid is posted on Instagram or Facebook, just know that it's me, and don't blame Adam for anything.
Oh, no, that's fine. I don't care. I don't care. I love it. But no, Clark deserves all the credit for everything that's on the social media because, no, you do a good job on that.
I'm just saying, no, I'm not saying I need credit. I'm just saying in general, if you think something's stupid or mean or whatever, just don't blame Adam is all I'm saying. Blame me. I'll take it.
I love it. I love it. Blame. I don't care. I'm part of this too. I love it. I love it. But I just love the fact that it's just so funny because I could see the clip and it's like he knows what he's doing.
Oh, 100%.
I love it. That is good.
I've got to come up with something for this episode, a good teaser. Something good. I'm still trying to think what is going to be our
We're going to see.
Instagram clip.
Just let it happen naturally.
Yeah, exactly.
See what happens.
Anyway, Alabama, they came back in typical Alabama fashion. This is where I think Alabama has an edge in this playoff, is that they've kind of been there, done that. And yes, Kalen DeBoer, him specifically, he hasn't gone through a lot of these playoff games. He's only gone through, 2?
Yeah.
This being his 3rd. But Alabama as a brand, as just a university, it just seems like they know how to act, they know how to perform, even when they're down in these kinds of games and come back and win. So good on them, honestly. I mean, I hate Alabama, but it's just a masterclass, man. They rallied to outscore Oklahoma 34-7.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah, Oklahoma gave them a crease to get back in the game. When it was 17-17, it was over, man. With the punter dropping the ball like that, with Mateer's pick 6, man. I mean, just a sequence of events in the middle 8, really, of the game that you tied up. And then and then you give them the hope that and some plays not go Oklahoma's way too, where I think Kane Womack and Alabama decided that they changed some things on defense, and once it was that, the Alabama defensive line just dominated Oklahoma's OL too. And Mateer, the first couple drives of the game, man, when they got 17-0, it was looking like the John Mateer you saw the first couple weeks of the season pre-thumb injury, right? The people that you heard on the SEC Network that was going to win a Heisman Trophy, I mean, he looked good, right? And it didn't turn out that way though, man. Womack made adjustments, and I think Alabama's defense is playing, pretty sneaky well in the sense too. So they're going to be scared going forward. But, I mean, they got a tough game like everybody else does left that's still in the college football playoff against some good opponents until they get the national championship, a couple too. But good win for them. I think it's just what the doctor ordered as far as if you're an Alabama fan and for that team to get hot. And it's going to be interesting to see this year what happens in the teams in the opening round, how far they go and stuff. If it's a kind of a thing of last year where, like Ohio State, they lost a game at the end of the regular season, had a big win in the first round, just kind of captured that momentum and kept it going each game going forward after that. Hopefully that's not the case with Alabama, but it does make me nervous that they could make some noise in another round or two as well. But Indiana will be a tough out, be a great fun Rose Bowl to watch between those two programs. Hard to believe, man, that we are going to watch a Indiana versus Alabama Rose Bowl where Indiana had the bye and Indiana will be the favorite in that game.
Yeah.
In a quarterfinal game of the playoff. Unreal,
Crazy.
Man.
Great first game that Friday night. Then Saturday night Saturday we had Miami at Texas A&M. Miami wins 10-3. By the way, did you pick Miami? I think you did. Right?
I did.
You picked Alabama and Miami. You were a perfect.
I did.
4-0. Of course, I went 2 for 2, so I'll have to add those to the total. God,
Love it.
You're catching up. Actually, no, you're way ahead of me now. You're beyond catching up. Anyway, Miami wins. Defensive slugfest, man. This was the sloppiest game I've ever seen played in the college football playoff. Would you agree?
Yeah, it was definitely a game where, man, I mean, you gotta give credit to Miami's defensive staff.
Yeah.
What they've gone and they've got some defensive linemen, man. Corey Heatherman, I believe the defensive coordinator down there, has come in and done a phenomenal job year one. Last year they were a 10-win program, but on defense, the defense was a problem last year for them, and I think their defense has done a great job this year, man. And Carson Beck didn't really give them much production whatsoever.
Right.
Saturday, and it was a defensive win for them to go into Kyle Field, and people thought maybe Marcel Reed could hurt you with his legs and stuff. And nah, Miami's D was not having any of that, man. A&M laid an egg at home, biggest game Kyle Field history, you would say, playoff game. Aggie fans finally thinking that they were going to make some noise, advance in the playoffs, man, and just a letdown. And it kind of just shows that maybe A&M just had a weak schedule. I mean, they just fed off SEC bottom dwellers all year, got beat by Texas, and then lose a game like that to Miami, man. Then Colin Klein, offensive coordinator, 1 foot out the door, going to be Kansas State's head coach. How did that affect, man, his game prep and stuff as well, with the offense just having a horrible day in College Station, Texas? A&M eliminated.
Yep. Did you happen to watch College Game Day beforehand?
No, I didn't get to. I had to go to a recital.
Oh, yes, that's right.
I went to a recital.
Callie's dance shuttle. How did that go?
It was good. It was a good time. They did a routine to I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas.
Nice.
It was a mother-daughter deal. So Kelsey went up there, and I filmed it and everything. It was good.
Tell me how the filming went.
well, I was going to film it, and I was like, I'm not going to just look through the lens and watch the performance. Like, I'm going to, be able to enjoy the moment by not watching it through the lens.
Observing it through the naked eye.
Yeah, observing it through the naked eye and hold my phone down like this.
Right.
So I recorded it, and I got to notice in my video when I was recording the production, Clark, when I went back to watch it, I kind of swayed a little bit. And all of a sudden you just see slowly Callie, my daughter, going out of the picture and just slowly, like, we're just filming just 2 random kids.
Hippopotami.
And their mothers. Yes. And then I did adjust and came back a little bit. But yeah, so definitely I'm not a videographer like you, Clark. Yeah. That was but yeah, so anyway, I missed College Game Day, but the recital lasted from 11 to 11:30.
Okay.
So I was able to get out, get lunch, and then come back home.
Somebody made a good decision. I don't know who, headed that up.
No, it was good. We were fortunate, man.
I mean, honestly, because I feel like a lot of times those are like 2 o'clock or I don't know, maybe even the evening, 5 o'clock.
There was some. They had. They got a large outfit there.
Really?
And they got a bunch of different, I guess, classes and age groups and stuff. So they had about 4 productions during the day. We just so happened that we opened it up at 11 a.m.
Good.
It was a blessing. It was a blessing.
A blessing.
Thankful for it. Yeah. Thankful for it,
Did Callie enjoy it, though?
Yeah, she had a good time, man.
Good.
She likes to dance. She likes to put on the dancing shoes. She likes that. I mean, at the age of 3, she's not really doing much, but she's out there giving it all, and that's what we want. Just as long as we're learning a life lesson of commitment
Okay.
Finishing what you
And
started
loyalty.
here
Yeah.
at 3, and yeah, loyalty. And I'm all about it, man. But no, she does enjoy it, seems like.
Good. Oh, man. Anyway, college game day.
Yeah,
I was like, how did we get to this? Anyway, college game day, though, Adam, I wish you could have seen it. You need to go back and watch it. But the kick, right? So Pat McAfee
That was a $1 million
goes up,
kick.
$1 million kick. It was in the stadium, though.
Oh, really?
That's what was crazy. I mean, normally these things are done, obviously, outside the stadium or somewhere on campus where the set is. No, they brought old buddy in the stadium. He had overalls on.
Oh, boy. A lot of pressure. Huh?
Like overalls, and I mean, a lot of pressure. Everybody was already in the stadium. The first one no good. The second one came very close, but the wind caught it. And I'm kind of feeding this back into the game itself, but I knew from then just how windy it was and how much the wind pulled that ball. I was like, this is actually going to affect the kickers in the game as well.
What did it in Norman, Oklahoma Friday night too?
That too. But yeah, I mean, it was just a sloppy game, this Miami Texas A&M game. But yeah, hats off to Miami. Good on Mario Cristobal. Good on Carson Beck. I hope we see them.
I do too.
How fun would that be?
I do too. I'd rather play them in Ohio State. So I mean, it'd be wild, man. It would be wild. Definitely do not want to lose to them, but yeah, the possibilities of beating Miami and what this Georgia defense starting to play right. We'll see what they do in New Orleans, man. But really starting to come alive would be fun to see them go up against Carson Beck, man. Yeah. What a story that'd be
for sure
for somebody.
Yeah,
good one for somebody, the bad one for the other.
It would be horribly, it'd be horrible for one guy.
Ah, man, yeah. That'll be interesting, though. Do you really think they could get? I mean, this is chatter for later, but do you think they could get past Ohio State? Early thoughts?
I don't think so.
I don't either.
I don't know if many teams can.
Honestly,
I don't even know if Georgia can.
Yeah, we'll see.
Anyway, we got Tulane at Ole Miss. Ole Miss wins 41-10.
What key play stuck out to you?
Oh man, there were just so many memorable
that were
games.
On the edge of your seat.
Oh yeah, just wow.
Just Trent Dad Chambliss really just came out there and was on fire.
He actually was.
I mean, he was.
I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not.
Yeah,
he was.
Yeah, I know he was.
Had an amazing game. 23 for 29, 282 passing yards. Yeah, he came alive. Here's the difference in this game right here. Ole Miss had 135 yards on their first 7 plays. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, that's getting off to a fast start, man.
Yeah.
It did look like Oxford was rocking. They were behind Pete Golden, man, after the whole Lane Kiffin thing. They got a chip on their shoulder, and it was a good day in Oxford. If you were Ole Miss Rebel, I'd be excited, man. I'd be juiced. I'd kind of be just strutting around with a chip on my shoulder, like us against the world type deal.
Yeah.
Right? Wanting to prove something.
Right.
They set a record, had a good time for, the largest gathering of people with Santa hats on.
I saw that.
I mean, I like that. They were about business and a good time. And I could get down. I could, respect that. Right?
Yeah. Ole Miss, man, they took over this game. I think Tulane actually had a chance to make it interesting, but just could not get anything going. Man, I tell you, Ole Miss, their defense, God, I hope I'm not eating crow here, but their defense, man, just not very good. But they held Tulane to just 10 points. Offense, so on the other hand, looking really, really stinking good. So they're going to be, I think they're going to actually be a tough out. The more I'm thinking about this Sugar Bowl, the more it makes me a little bit more nervous.
If you look at the 3 common opponents that Georgia and Ole Miss have from the SEC, and you look at the average point differential in them, it is eerie how similar they are.
Oh, wow.
Points scored and points given up.
Wow.
Like I'll have that stat on the next
good
preview show. But yeah, no, I think people are really who are looking ahead thinking, man, go ahead, book it. Fiesta Bowl, Ohio State, here we come. Yeah, I mean, of course there's a reason to be optimistic after the last time we saw Georgia play. But, I mean, we've seen these 2 teams play before, and it was a close game. Yeah, I think Georgia's defense is definitely better. But, man, I mean, Ole Miss's defense could be a little bit better than what they performed that afternoon,
yeah,
too.
That's true.
Right? So, I mean, I don't know. I feel confident about it, but definitely one that, ball don't bounce your way here or there, and you don't come out playing an A+ game, man. And it's a little bit nerve-wracking in the sense that Ole Miss essentially got an opponent like Tulane to go through the motions of, playing a game, getting guys some reps, and not just sitting for a month.
Yeah.
And
Good tune-up game.
Yeah, tune-up game. That's the word. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, good tune-up game, man. So, I don't know. And then they get to go to New Orleans. Their fans will travel. I think they'll outnumber Georgia fans there.
I don't know about that.
And I don't know.
We'll see, Adam.
It'll be at least 50-50. I mean, Georgia fans won't outnumber them, I don't think.
Yeah, I think you're right. At least 50-50.
Their first neutral site playoff game.
Yeah.
Everybody kind of rallying around their alma mater of Ole Miss, gotten disrespected. Everybody's hopping on board with that, man. And I mean, in New Orleans, think about all the Mississippi contingent that could just drive.
I don't doubt the dogs traveling, though.
Oh, I mean, yeah, of course. But I think there's a lot of people, man. I mean, we never been to the Fiesta Bowl.
True.
Like, hey, man, we're going to save up. We're going to fly to Arizona. We went to New Orleans last year. It was a terrible experience. We're not doing that again. We're going to save up and fly to Phoenix, baby.
Yeah.
Go catch some rays in the middle of January or early January.
Yeah. We'll see. Ole Miss is a
that.
good football team, even though they played a not so great opponent in terms
big.
of that's all relative.
Big.
But in terms of college football playoff,
right.
they didn't play a great opponent. Neither did Oregon.
Nah.
Oregon 51, James Madison 34. James Madison though put up some yardage at him, 509 total yards, but some important context. 194 yards came in the fourth quarter, garbage time. So not a whole lot you can deduce from that. But yeah, I mean. James Madison's defense just got obliterated. Oregon's offense obviously humming. I watched maybe, 5 snaps of this, and then I just saw all I needed to see and said, this is boring.
Yeah. Very boring game in the sense of sad, 8 o'clock primetime, opening weekend in college football playoff games. That it was really watched a little bit, and then it just couldn't grasp your attention, man. And the NFL game going on was better.
Yeah.
And it's unbelievable that the NFL went head-to-head with the first round of college football playoffs. I mean, the media rights, I know it's not the same. It's not – it was ESPN, Fox, TBS, all these people. It's not like ESPN put an NFL game and a college football game on beside each other together, competing against each other. But it was just odd how that scheduling worked too. I mean, just an odd opening week of college football playoffs this year compared to last year's inaugural one. That even though there were some blowouts in it as well, the product of the teams playing, just the hype for each game was so much better. Yeah. And the layout of where they were on the schedule was. I mean, you had Friday night, Notre Dame, Indiana, then Penn State, SMU, and then Texas and Clemson, the mid-afternoon game, and then Ohio State, Tennessee at night. Mm-hmm. It was just – it just felt like just so much more anticipation. Yes, it was the first, but just better matchups. I think we were robbed of that this year.
Well, the ACC – if you want to blame anybody, blame the ACC. I mean, they totally screwed this up.
That's right.
All that had to happen was Virginia beat Duke. That didn't happen, and so that allowed, obviously, James Madison and Tulane both to get in.
Yep.
And, I mean, there you have it. But my thing is, too, I mean, if I'm ESPN, I would imagine ESPN, ABC, whatever, they get the rights first before TNT, HBO Max does, right? Wouldn't you think?
Yeah, man. But
so why then wouldn't you take the 8 and 9 game? That's probably going to be your best game, right?
Yeah.
And it was, in my mind at least, or you could argue Miami A&M. But those two games right there, why not put those Saturday night, right?
Yeah.
And have your 5 and 12 play Friday night, and then your 11 and 6 play Saturday morning or Saturday at noon.
Yeah, I mean, it was just crazy how that went. I mean, obviously ESPN was going to choose the games that they did, but the way it laid out, I think just really was unfortunate for us as just fans, and where we would have our desired times when the games kicked off, and hopefully it gets corrected next year where that's not the case that anymore. I thought last year's way how they did it was just perfect.
Yeah,
and it should be like that. I mean, people know what game's going to be the best, and hopefully though there's more across the board a level like all 4 opening matchups and are like, man, I can see it going, all of them just seem a whole lot better games, and definitely what it was.
Well, I'll tell you what, I mean, I don't know what the ratings are for Ole Miss, Tulane, and then Oregon, James Madison, but I'd have to imagine there are some guys right now and some women and men sitting in some rooms, and they're talking about we can't have these two kinds of games happen again.
Yeah,
I would imagine a lot of advertisers, all these corporations advertising on these games, they're probably a little ticked off. And yeah, I understand. I mean, they can't help certain things, and they have a lot of this stuff settled well before the teams are even announced for the 12-team playoff. But still, I mean, you gotta kind of nip this in the bud if going forward. just for a ratings and money standpoint, because as we know as college football fans, that's all that matters anymore is just ratings and money.
Yeah, unfortunately, man. Yeah, it is. And so it'll be interesting to see. There'll definitely be changes made. And my whole thing is just don't kill the regular season.
Yeah. Yep. I'm right there with you. So that puts us now in the quarterfinal games. And one of these teams that we're about to list right quick, one of these teams only needs 3 wins and they're national champions. That's all it takes. 3 wins. But the problem is the 3 wins that you got to get are going to be really, really tough for any one of these 8 remaining teams. So right quick, I'm just going to read through the remaining schedule here just so everybody will know. A lot of people already know.
Yeah.
We got Ohio State in Miami in the Cotton Bowl, December 31st at 7:30. So that's New Year's Eve. That'll be a really fun game to watch there. Next up, we have Texas Tech versus Oregon in the Orange Bowl, January 1st at 12 o'clock. We'll have Indiana and Alabama, Rose Bowl, New Year's Day, 4 o'clock. And then Georgia versus Ole Miss in the Sugar Bowl, January 1st, 8 o'clock p.m. What a great time that will be for a nightcap to kick off 2026. Adam, I want you to take your red and black glasses off right quick and tell me which one of these games is going to be the most entertaining from a matchup standpoint and just from what you think is going to happen. Which one of these games do you think will be the best?
Well, Clark, I mean, after going on the rant, what I felt about the first round of the playoffs, I can say the quarterfinals definitely has some matchups that are very intriguing to me. Texas Tech, Oregon. That's the one I truly have no idea.
It's like Oregon's kind of still new money.
Yeah.
And Texas Tech is like really, really new money.
Yeah.
That's going to be a wild time right there.
And what's wild about it is like it's not at the Rose Bowl, a venue where Oregon fans can travel, get to easily compared to Texas Tech fans, or it's not the Cotton Bowl where Texas Tech fans, of course, get there more easier than Oregon. No, both teams have to go across the country and play in South Florida. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, as neutral of a site that you could get, of course, Oregon's got a few more miles to travel than Texas Tech does to get to South Florida. But still, it's going to be interesting to see, man. I mean, Oregon, we saw what their offense could do, but this Texas Tech defensive front, we talked about, very elite defensive front, man. See what this Texas Tech offense could do against Oregon's defense. So that's a game I'm excited to watch. Indiana, Alabama, we touched on it earlier, Clark. I mean, that right there is going to tell the tale, I feel like, of where truly how good this Indiana team is in the sense of obviously beat Ohio State and have a great effort in the Big Ten championship and win the Big Ten, man. But this is a game Kurt Cignetti used to coach for Saban in Alabama. He's going to want it. He's going to want it for the narrative for his program. To beat Alabama in the Rose Bowl, are you kidding me? Man, I mean, it would just be a huge win for Indiana, but also the Big Ten SEC deal that's been going on, man. I think this game's going to be very interesting for a lot of just narratives out there, I feel like.
Yeah.
And I truly don't know. I mean, half of me thinks it's going to be hard for Alabama to beat Indiana, and it will. But then the other side of me is like, man, you know, this is going to be interesting to see the team that's been developed and just coached very well by Kurt Cignetti versus a team that's also coached well by DeBoer, but just full of blue chip talent. What's going to happen there? You know, can Indiana beat another blue chip roster for the second game in a row? Mm-hmm. So, good storyline there.
Yeah. You got Georgia Ole Miss, obviously. I'm not saying this is necessarily like the best or whatever, but it will be a really fun game to watch. I heard in an interview, maybe it was a post-game interview or something, maybe it was a press conference, Pete Golden was basically asked, what are you most looking forward to in this rematch with Georgia? You know what he said?
What?
He said nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah. He just said nothing. Like
Nothing.
He's not looking forward to any, like he's not excited about anything playing this Georgia team again, and I don't blame him.
So,
at least he's honest.
Yeah, that's just great. That's great, man. So, I mean, he'll have them ready to go.
Yeah.
I mean, they got some extra motivation with the whole Kiffin deal, and just got them just added vote of confidence after what they did against Tulane, man, and they're gonna be ready to play. They're gonna be ready to play, no doubt. But great schedule. I'm glad we're the nightcap on New Year's Day, Clark.
Me too.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Start out with that.
Mm-hmm. Ohio State, Miami. That is like, God, I mean, that's a fun. Just those two brands alone.
Yeah.
It really doesn't matter what year. If you can just get those two teams playing, that is a fun game to watch. Is this not like wait a minute. When did they play in the national
23
championship?
years ago. 2002 national
That's it.
championship,
Yep.
where you know Georgia had a great year, won the SEC for the first time in 20 years, and beat Florida State in the Sugar Bowl that year. But no, this was a great matchup. Went to overtime. You know, that was a pass interference call.
Was that Tressel?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was Tressel, but it was Larry Coker's Miami team.
Yeah.
They were going for a back-to-back.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, they won how many straight games? And it was a pass interference call where they thought that they
That's right.
won the national championship, but then the late flag came out.
Yeah.
I mean, great game, man, in the BCS era, the national championship. I guess that's the last time they've met.
I
Has
can't
to
think of
be.
another time they have.
Yeah. So,
That's
23
legendary.
years ago. They might have, I don't think they've met since then, for sure.
Yeah.
So, I mean, last week was probably Miami's biggest win or big since they beat Nebraska the year before that in the 01 national championship.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the biggest game probably since that 02 national championship coming up in the Cotton Bowl.
Yeah. I just don't think Miami can move the ball in Ohio State. I might be
No.
pro on that, but I do think Miami can slow down
Exactly.
Ohio State. And that might be the game plan for Miami is just, hey, guys, we can't necessarily move the ball in this Ohio State defense because they're really, really freaking good. But so is Miami's defense. So we'll see. That'll be a slugfest, I would imagine, a defensive slugfest and battle. Low-scoring game. Just go ahead and take the under. I don't know what the under is, but go ahead and take it.
Yeah, I'm with you, Clark. I do not see sitting here with Carson Beck and Miami's offense moving the ball on Ohio State's defense. But also, man, I mean, I could see Miami's defense doing exactly what Indiana did to them in Indianapolis
Yeah.
against Ohio State.
Yeah.
So
All it takes is a few turnovers, and that's what makes these games
it's
so
going to be
exciting.
wild. Going to be wild. But no, that's a fun slate. That one's New Year's Eve, so that'll be fun to open up the quarterfinals the night before.
Mm-hmm.
3 of them on New Year's Day. You get that one from Dallas. Going to be fun.
Yep.
We're sitting there waiting for the New Year to ring in.
Right. Get to see who Georgia might be playing, too.
Love it, love it.
All right. Christmas time. It's here. The best time of year.
That it is. That it is.
Adam,
That it is, Edward.
That it is, Edward. That it is indeed. Speaking of, if you know, you know. Speaking of, Adam, I want your top 3 favorite Christmas vacation quotes. What are some of the ones that you use year round?
Top one's, you serious, Clark?
Really?
I love that one.
You
Like
don't
that-
say that
see,
to me a lot, do you?
No.
You don't say
I'll
that.
drop it every
every
now
once
and
in a while?
then. Yeah, I guess as far as I don't really bring that one out, but this one of my favorite parts of the movie is when Clark says that hey kids, just what news report just spotted Santa's sleigh
Yes.
or New York or
And
something.
then everybody goes, oh.
And then he looks at him and goes, you serious, Clark? I die. I love it every time. Love it every
Oh,
time.
man.
Dude. So,
One of my favorites at the dinner table
Oh.
is when Clark cuts open the turkey, and then obviously it's super
Yes.
dry. It's not cooked well. And if you don't, let me stop here. If you have never seen Christmas Vacation, I don't know
What are
you're
you doing with
Yeah,
your
what are
life?
you doing? Go watch
what do
it
you
right
do?
now.
Yes, right now. Right now.
But if you have watched Christmas Vacation, you'll know this. Anyway, he cuts open the knife. This is a very underrated one. He cuts open the turkey with the knife. It's dried up, and Catherine is crying. She's like, "I know I overcooked it too long." Yada, yada.
Oh, yeah.
And then Eddie turns to her and says, "Why are you crying?" Or something like that. I just die laughing.
every time.
And anytime someone cries in my family, I say, "Why are you crying?"
I'm crying. I love it.
Oh man.
Oh, just cousin Eddie. Just there's nothing. I mean, every one of them's from him. About that.
Oh, really?
That I mean, every quote. I mean, well, I do love some Chevy Chase ones in there.
yeah.
Clark Griswold as well, and that. But and then the one the tilt-a-whirl.
Oh yeah.
The tilt-a-whirl. Yeah, man, that's I enjoy that one as well. So.
Hallelujah. Holy we'll get the
Where's the
title.
title?
Where's the
But
title?
just a great. I mean, there's so many, and you just forget about them until you just watch it, and then when it doesn't matter how many years in a row you watch it, how many times per Christmas season you watch it, it never gets old.
Yes.
Never gets old.
Another very underrated one. I know you'll be able to appreciate this because the shop right now is lit up very well. Good job. I wish our patrons have seen it. There is just all these inflatables right outside
right.
the shop that we're recording at right now. All thanks to Adam. Very decked out, but it reminds me of Clark Griswold when he is outside and, he's getting some congratulations from the whole family for getting the lights finally working.
Yes.
And he turns to his dad and says, something about exterior illumination.
Yes, he taught me everything.
Yes,
he
taught me
exterior illumination.
I don't know why that just gets me.
I love it. It gets me.
Also, a little tidbit. I learned this. There was like a live showing of Christmas Vacation at the Fox Theater a couple years ago. Caitlin, my wife, took me. It was a great time. Anyway, Chevy Chase was there and doing a little Q&A panel. Very cool. But they had talked about, and this is something I didn't realize happened. If you watch when Chevy kind of loses it, when he can't get the lights turned on outside, he goes and karate chops all the reindeer antlers.
Yeah.
And they're like the final chop, he lands on one of the antlers. He actually like breaks, I don't know if it's a finger or his wrist or a hand, part of his hand. He breaks something, and you'll see him, he'll turn away and he'll jerk away real fast and like kind of ouch, you know? Yeah. He actually broke something in his hand.
During the scene. That's amazing.
And he said they kept it, whatever. It was a good take. So it's pretty funny.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's so many of them, man. Can't see the tan line, can you, Russ? That's one of my
can't see the line, can you?
Can't see the line, can you? Or something like that. I can't remember.
Bit nippy out.
Oh, yeah. No, the last one I'll say is, what does he say about the metal plate in his head when the microwave starts?
Yes. He just pissed his pants.
2 times.
Clark W. Griswold Jr.
Oh,
man. Gosh, there's so many good ones. I know I'm leaving out some of my favorites.
Oh, there he is. There he is. I love that movie, man. Definitely the best Christmas movie as far as from the entertainment. Just part of it, you know, for adults in the sense of I've been watching, like I said last podcast, Mickey's Once Upon and Twice Upon a Christmas with my daughter. But Christmas Vacation right now isn't one that we watch as a whole family.
Another one. I'm sorry. I've finally Googled them. Look, I can quote the whole movie. It's just like firing them from the cranium. I can't do it right now. But anyway, can I refill your eggnog for you? Get you something to eat? Drive you out in the middle of nowhere and leave you for dead? That's a good one. Oh, and if I woke up with my head sewn to the carpet tomorrow morning, I wouldn't be more surprised than I am right now. Something like that.
I like the Ugliest Sin one too.
Yes. Save the neck for me, Clark. Oh, yeah, you better take a rain check on that, Art. He's got a lip fungus. They ain't identified yet.
That was great.
Oh, man, I could do this all night. Adam, do you like Elf?
I'm not a huge Elf. I mean, I like Elf, but it's not one that I have to watch. I probably haven't watched in years.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I'm just now learning this. There are people that either don't like it or think it's really overrated.
Yeah.
I can't believe that. Like, I genuinely thought it was general consensus. Everybody and their brother loved Will Ferrell and Elf.
Yeah, I mean, this is a good movie, but it's not one of my favorite holiday classics.
Wow.
I'll say it right now.
Dang.
No, I don't know. What's your top 3 favorite Christmas movies?
Christmas Vacation easily.
Yeah, I guess let me exclude Christmas Vacation.
Okay,
That's
excluding
one for all
right.
all of us.
I'm going with Elf, number 1.
Really?
I freaking love Elf. Yep. Number 2, I'd go with Claymation Rudolph. Really love that. Very nostalgic for me. Is it the best movie of all time? No, absolutely not. It's just very nostalgic.
Yeah.
Number 3, God, you know, I've really been on a Home Alone kick this year. I've literally watched it like 5 different times.
Really?
I just have it playing on the background.
I haven't watched that in years either.
Really?
It's been a long time.
Do you not like it?
Home Alone. How about, yeah, I like it. It's just, again, it's just not one of my just main
go-to
ones. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So what would your 3 be?
Santa Claus. After,
oh man, that's good.
After that, yeah. I like, man. You know, Prancer's a good one. That's a very underrated one. Prancer back in the day. Not a lot of people watched it. Old Sam Elliott was in it.
I think I've seen it.
Yeah, Sam Elliott's the dad, where Prancer gets lost, and the little girl takes him in, and then it's good.
Okay.
It's good. So, I mean, it's an underrated one.
Okay.
I mean, I shouldn't have put it in my top, but it's underrated. And then I'd probably go with, I like Four Christmases a lot.
Yeah.
With Vince Vaughn.
Watched that last night.
That's a good one. Four Christmases is a good one. And then, man, I don't know. There's something about Mickey's Once and Twice Upon a Christmas. I really enjoy it. I love watching it with Callie. I was like, this is good stuff right here. It just took me back to my childhood and the nostalgia of it all. So, yeah, I mean,
I'll be honest with you. I watched it the other day, Once Upon a Christmas.
Yeah.
And I teared up a little bit.
Oh, it's
Mickey and Minnie.
Yeah.
Just the fact that they both didn't quite have the money to get each other something really, really nice. But so they then sold each of their items to buy the item that they wanted.
Yeah.
But when they got together, it was just like,
Yeah,
no,
it was
it
good,
doesn't
man.
mean that.
Yeah, you go back and watch it as an adult. It's like, man, there's some good life lessons.
Yeah.
There. You know, there's some good meaningful ones.
Right.
You know, it makes you realize the true meaning of the Christmas time.
Yeah.
Spirit, man.
Yeah. What do you think about Polar Express?
I haven't watched that in years either.
So I'm assuming any movie that you haven't watched in years, you just don't really care for.
I mean, I care. I mean, it's good. I'm not gonna say, oh, it's a terrible movie. Terrible movie. I like Christmas with the Cranks too.
Okay. That's a movie I haven't seen in a long time.
So that's a good one. That's a good one. Just trying to think about all the ones that I watch every year. Make sure of it every year.
What about Frosty the Snowman?
Yeah, I like the classic Frosty the Snowman. Man, I do. But I'll be honest, I probably watched Mickey's twice and Once Upon a Christmas, both with Callie 12 times a piece already this year.
That's ridiculous. That's crazy. Oh,
We
man.
just turned it on. She says she wants to see Mickey Christmas. I'm like, you got it,
Yeah.
baby. We're going to turn it on.
Oh, man.
And I love it.
You're a better dad than I would be in that
I
situation.
love it.
Because we would.
I love it.
We'd have to hit shuffle on Netflix or whatever y'all are watching on. I'm trying to think of another one. Do you think Die Hard is a Christmas movie?
Never seen it.
Really?
Never have seen it.
You know, I don't think I have either.
Really?
I've seen parts of it. I have not watched the full thing all the way through.
Yeah. No, I haven't seen it.
I mean, people will say it is the best Christmas
But
movie
I've always
of all
heard
time.
that's a debate, and I don't know it because I've never seen it.
Yeah.
So,
Which ones are we missing? I feel like we're missing a few.
there's a bunch. People are screaming
Grinch.
what their favorite one is. Are
Pretty
you a
good.
Grinch fan? I like the live Grinch. I'm good with that.
Yeah, Jim Carrey's
I
pretty
like,
cool.
Yeah, I like that one.
Some people like worship the Grinch. I mean, there's like this huge fascination, and to each their own. I'm just not one of those people, to be honest. Dang. Let's see. What about A Christmas Story?
Pretty good.
Pretty good,
Yeah,
but
it's
not on
classic.
the traditional
Yeah,
rotation.
not on the traditional rotation, but it's a classic. It's a classic.
Yeah.
It's a classic.
Eh. Oh, Charlie Brown Christmas is awesome, per usual. Jingle All the Way. Huh. Have you ever seen Jack Frost?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, that's a good one.
That kind of creeps me out just from the look of it. I don't think I've ever actually seen it.
I have seen it, but it's been a long time since I've seen that one.
Yeah. Fun.
I don't know, man. Just looking at the ones, yeah. I'd probably say my core ones though are definitely all three Santa Clauses, Christmas Vacation.
Yep. There you go. Let me ask you, what are your favorite family traditions? What are things you do? Any part of your family, whether it's immediate, extended family, is there something y'all do every year that gets you just psyched?
Oh, every year we growing up would go to my grandparents' house on my mom's side Christmas Eve, my grandparents' house on my dad's side Christmas Day night, and as time goes on, that stuff hadn't happened anymore in the sense of new traditions have been made. If we got married and gone to her family now, and more ways and as far as Christmas Day night and everything. I've had grandparents pass on. And new traditions change, man, and you enjoy the ones and the memories that you have of Christmases growing up and are thankful for that. But you love the ones that you're making now, especially with your children. So I think, man, just now, the past couple of years, actually being a father on Christmas, and I know a lot of people, Christmas isn't their thing, but to me, I love Christmas. I want to just soak in every Christmas that I get, especially now as a father, with just building it up, the memories that I can with family and friends. And I love going to Christmas Eve service at church on Christmas Eve night. And I just love Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve is so special to me because we go outside. I love taking Callie outside the past couple of years. I've done it, last year really was when she was old enough, but even just younger cousins of mine go outside and look for Rudolph flying in the sky.
Good.
A tradition that was started by your father. I think it passed down. So, I mean, doing that kind of stuff, seeing their joy, their excitement, man, you can't beat it.
Yeah.
You can't beat it. So, just stuff like that. But just same old, eating good with family and friends. No big, just major, unique traditions by any means. But
I've got a couple. For one, I do want to say we all have sort of that place, I think, in our minds years ago that we experienced with our family Christmas time. And mine was my Mimi's Den on Brookwood Drive. That was I don't know. There's just something so special about it. And they had a real wood fire going every Christmas, which is great. I'm a big advocate for wooden fires in the home as opposed to, the gas, which, I've got a gas log fire, whatever. But anyway, just smelled like, just a campfire in there. It was very cozy, the carpet, and I don't know, just you didn't have phones back then when we were growing up.
That's right.
Or, you did have phones, but they weren't iPhones or whatever. You couldn't record any video on them. We had the Nokia bricks. And my point is, we'd bring out the old VHS camcorder, my dad would, and film everything. And I don't know, there's just something about that. But so that was one thing I always think back to is my grandmother's den. We have a cool thing in the Gaines family. We do three things. One is we have a hidden duck. This was started by my granddaddy, and it's like this wooden duck. Yep. And he used to hide it every Christmas somewhere in or around the house. I think one year he even put it up on the roof, which was pretty funny. So anyway, any year we get to the place where we're gathering for Christmas, we will look for the hidden duck. So that's always fun. We also do an assorted Whitman's sampler platter of chocolates. That is a staple in the Gaines family. We'll pass them around. I always get stuck with the chocolate and orange cream. Those are terrible. So
such a disappointment.
Yeah, I know.
What's get that?
And like the chocolate and cherry. I'm just not a big like chocolate and fruit kind of person.
No.
But
I agree. They should be separate.
Yeah. And then the last thing we always do, boiled custard. So good. It's like liquefied vanilla pudding. It's so good. My Uncle Harris, he makes it every year. Really good stuff. But
love it.
Yeah. Adam, I think we do need to start a new tradition though.
What's that?
We need to go to Waffle House on Christmas night.
Be slam packed.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like just slam out the door.
But my thing is like, this is like you were just talking about. Our grandparents are up in age. You've had some that have passed on. I've had some that have passed on. So it's really not the same. You don't gather as much at their homes anymore, if at all. And so nowadays, like Caitlin and I, for example, we don't have anywhere to go Christmas night. Yeah. We used to, but now it's just like, what do you do?
What do you do? That's
nothing's open other than Waffle House.
There you
go. Maybe we ought to go to Waffle House. So I think that's what we're going to do this year. Start a little new tradition with the family. So
I like it. I like it. That's good.
Y'all have to join us if you got some time.
I would love to. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
It would be great.
Anyway, great time of year. We hope y'all have enjoyed this episode. It's been a fun one. Tell us.
It has, man.
If you celebrate Christmas, what is your favorite Christmas movie? We'll do that.
Yeah.
So comment on YouTube if you're watching on YouTube.
And if you want to throw out your favorite Christmas song.
Yeah.
Throw out your favorite Christmas song, man.
Why not? There's some good ones. We talked about some Christmas songs.
I was listening to First Noel.
Oh, yeah.
Today, actually. That's just, man, and do you hear what I hear?
Do you hear
Carrie Underwood's rendition of both of them? Strong, man. Really good. Really good.
There's a guy, I don't know who it is. It might be Bing Crosby, actually.
Bing Crosby.
He sings that. Yeah. Do you hear what?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Old classic, man. So I don't know. I enjoyed the next couple of days before Christmas. I'm going to be hammering down on some Christmas music.
Good.
Fired up about it.
Good to hear.
So.
And very soon we'll be back in the saddle
with
another preview episode for the Sugar Bowl. It's going to be a lot of fun. Georgia Ole Miss, January 1st, 8 o'clock p.m. We're going to be boots on the ground in New Orleans. So go ahead. If you're not already following us, follow us on YouTube, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, X, Threads. I'm trying to think of all the social media channels. I think that's it.
Right.
Go follow us.
Go follow us.
And join us. We are going to bring you boots on the ground coverage from New Orleans January 1st, and we'll have a lot more coming your way before then, so stick around. It's gonna be fun. Adam, let's wrap this thing up.
Let's do it, man. Fun episode tonight, Clark. Just kind of being able to just shoot from the hip, talk a little bit about playoffs, but talk about Christmas and everything, and just hope everybody has a very wonderful Christmas, man. I encourage you, as I always do, to enjoy the moment. Enjoy every single moment that you get to spend with family, friends, and loved ones. And I hope it is a memorable one that you truly just enjoy the reason of why Christmas is so special. And it is because there was a baby born in the manger. several thousand years ago in Bethlehem, man, and because of him, we get to experience joy on this earth. And know that there's something better after this earth. But as of right now, we're going to enjoy fellowship with family, friends, and loved ones. And I ask you just to keep that in mind, enjoy it, and just be nice to somebody out there. Just share the Christmas spirit the next couple of days.
Yeah.
And it goes beyond that, but especially Christmas time now. And know that we're going to enjoy Christmas, Clark. I say it every year during this time. And we've been blessed about every year to be in position college football playoffs during this time for a national championship. We're going to enjoy Christmas the next few days. Then the next time that you see me and Clark is going to be back to business. It's going to be a big preview episode, man. We're going to break down Georgia, Ole Miss, round 2, New Orleans, Louisiana, another Sugar Bowl trip. I'll go on my epic rants about the Sugar Bowl like I did last year, and hopefully it's going to be a better one than what we experienced last year. But we get to experience one more of them, man. So yeah, we'll be back. Be looking for that, and we'll get back in the saddle. Fired up about to see what Georgia's going to do. And could there be a third national championship in 5 years on the horizon? Great chance of it, but we will see. Everybody enjoy their Christmas. We love y'all. God bless y'all. Go Dogs, baby.